My first government job was working with one of the Navy research laboratories in Connecticut. And I first came to the government in a temporary position. At the time, there was a hiring freeze. So I came to the government. I figured I'd do it for a year or two. Um, but I enjoyed it, and they liked what I was doing. And as soon as that freeze lifted for, it was only a 24-hour period, they moved me from temporary to permanent. So I really enjoyed the opportunity of working with the federal government because it offered a lot of opportunities for getting new ideas out on the field, exploring new technologies. At the time, the government was just becoming familiar with the use of computers. So I learned that if you do good work, people notice, people appreciate, and you get recognized. When I got my bachelor's was in mechanical engineering. Again, the federal government was just recognizing the value of computers, and I wanted to move into the computer field. So I recognized that in order to do that, I probably should get an advanced degrees in computer science, and I did that. And I was able to get my master's in computer science and use that as a stepping stone for the rest of my career. The other thing is not being afraid to ask questions, not being afraid to ask tough questions, and also not being afraid to say, I don't know an answer to a particular question, but that you'll get back to them and by all means follow up. Take a deep breath, relax, take it easy. You're better than halfway there. You've already been recognized as the best person from a field of candidates that applied for the position. You were selected, so you're better than halfway there. Try and find colleagues in your field, in your agency, maybe in other agencies that are feeling as overwhelmed as you are. People want to help you succeed, and you should feel comfortable with that because everybody's pulling for you. We're all in the same boat. Good question, because I asked that question to somebody that I admired, and so I asked him, how do I get to your position? And he told me, first thing is find yourself a mentor. Find yourself somebody that you like, that you admire, that you want to be like, and ask him to be your mentor, to guide you, not to give you answers to any questions you may have, but to guide you through the minefield and look at various alternatives and different ways of doing things and help you make a decision that's right for you. The other thing that I found that was really helpful is to volunteer for things that other people might shy away from. A good example of this is every time you have a meeting, they're always asking somebody to take notes. No one who wants to take notes. Volunteer to take those notes and then distribute them. By taking the notes, you get to establish what you thought was important, and then people know that I can count on this person to do that kind of job, and that he volunteered for something that nobody else wanted to do. Educational opportunities in the federal government are really plentiful, and you should certainly take advantage of that. Formal education in one of the universities or colleges or community colleges, taking courses online, do a lot of networking, both within the agency and outside the agency. Explore networking with other folks in similar fields, and take advantage of things like social media if you feel comfortable with that. It's a great way of getting in touching base with other people in similar fields and similar issues, and be able to get some discussions going and get some feedback. It's a great place to work. There are so many different careers and opportunities and jobs and skills that are necessary in the federal government. You get to explore those. There are things like detail opportunities where you get to, within your own agency or perhaps another agency, try out a job for 3 to 6 months and see if you like it. The other great benefit is you have one employer, and yet you can work anywhere in the 50 United States, pretty much anywhere in the world, and still keep that same employer. I've been with the government now for 40 years under 5 different agencies, but all federal employers.